Welcome to this edition of Cautionary Tales from the Red Chair, brought to you by Jake and Sam. This episode was recorded on April 24th, 2013. This is more of a free-form podcast. It's pretty much me and my buddy Sam hanging out, bullshitting about whatever's in the news, whatever's in our lives. So basically sit back and enjoy. Fucking write radio shows. We'll make little 15-minute radio shows. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Depends.
We add sound effects
Yeah,
exactly. They're like footsteps. And just make this whole radio drama. Some, shit, remember, when people would, back in the day, for the fucking flat screen televisions and the high definition brainwashing, they fucking sat around that old,
they made a movie
radio.
about it.
What?
It was that Prairie House or whatever, that about the show that was in Minnesota.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Garrison Keillor. What the hell is Prairie Home Companion?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, something of that sort.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fucking right up there from Sauk Center, just a little bit north of us.
Exactly.
A little local hero, if you want to describe that as a hero.
Local.
Very
local.
Should we do one of those shows where we tell wholesome, good stories to people, as opposed to cautionary tales? I take the silence as a fuck no.
Well, I'm just trying to find out if I have any kind of wholesome
stories.
Relate with anybody.
Well, we might not have any off the top of the head. What we're gonna have to do for the next show, then, if we're gonna just change the format to just be something wholesome, we're just gonna have to buy a bunch of chicken soup for the soul books and just read them.
I don't know if I can read a self-help book.
Well, it's not self-help. They're cute little stories to inspire you. We can get, chicken soup for this, the fucking horse lover's soul and all these obscure. They've made these very specific to hobbies and.
Do they have
loves.
chicken soup for the atheist?
Ooh, that is good. I don't know. If they don't, we should fucking write it. We could get people to submit true stories about how atheism has saved their lives to inspire other people to not believe for other people to believe in nothing. We want to inspire non-belief.
Oh, that would be grand. Once a year we'll meet and talk about nothing.
Nothing. How nothing exists.
Yep.
And then if we ever do win some sort of literary award, we will not thank God. We will actually thank ourselves and the fine folks who are atheists and shared their fine stories.
Oh, that's why I love our church, though. The sermon is so short.
So short. Just
Thanks for coming. Have a good day.
Yeah, exactly. What are we here for? I don't know. Parcheesi?
I thought it was a potluck.
Well, it should be. Let's just do it that way.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be our whole church, is we're just going to fucking...
You know what? Maybe that's something we should do, is contact local churches and ask if we can use their cafeteria for an annual atheist potluck.
Why?
And then when they ask you no, or when they say no to you, be like, that's mighty Christian of you.
Yeah, but why? Why church?
Just to see if any of them would actually do it.
Just for the hypocrisy of it, or the irony of it, I could say.
And then you could just advertise it being like, everybody at church, here's your chance. No judgment.
That's hilarious. We should just do it at the Eagles Club. Yeah, Fraternal Order of the Eagles, 622 representing. Yeah.
6 deuce deuce. Come on, get it right, bitches.
You're going to go street on me. When the median age of the Eagles Club is 70.
I know.
We're like young bloods there, and we're fucking not young.
That's why I love going there, because I can feel like I beat everybody up.
Yeah,
dude
you
on the oxygen tank, I could take
I
it.
can take him. That 30 years of smoking, they got shit on me.
Exactly.
You're only at, what, 17 before
Well, I
you
was
quit?
13, asshole.
13.
That's where I got the smooth voice from.
Yeah, exactly. Radio voice.
That's exactly where I got this radio voice.
You got to go into the mic, make it awesome, like radio voice.
Coming to you live at 102.5.
That is hilarious. Bringing you the smooth hits.
We give you the weather on the hour, every hour.
Every hour.
Back to you, Chuck.
Hey, I'm Chuck.
See? We could do it.
We could. We should just make this a fuck. If we're talking format, what we're gonna format this podcast to be, we could do wacky morning show, and then we could go into
Wacky morning show.
yeah, just like this is Booger and Z-Bob on the Wacky Morning Zoo, brought to you by.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, come on. I've never heard of brought to you by. I'm not going to do that. What product are you pitching here today, sir?
None of them are being sold.
What? All right, we're just burning.
So now we need a soundboard. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. We got to get. Let's get one of those cheesy ones they sell at like Spencer's Gifts.
The kid fucking power wheels. The cow says moo.
Moo. But that would really suck because we'd have to tailor all of our bits around the randomness of a child's toy.
Yeah, well,
It would help with improv. They keep your ass on your toes.
I don't know how much you can necessarily do with that, though.
Why not?
There's only limited application.
Yeah, that is true. It would, because there was only, 10, 12 squares
If that.
you could hit. Yeah, that is true. Depends on what kind of age group
That's
it was.
if you get the rich persons.
Yeah, if you get the ABCs, it's got fucking 26.
Yeah, exactly. Then you have no problem.
Yeah, then we can rock this. We could be A is for, and then it'd be like an improv game. And then just start making up a story about aardvarks. Because A is for aardvark.
And bobcats.
Well, bobcats. So the aardvark versus the bobcat.
And then the crocodiles eat them both. That's why they say crocodile, eat them up, eat them up.
Yep. All right, I'm going to set the scene. A samurai sword-wielding Mormon bishop held a neighbor woman... I can't even stop. So I guess it's Salt Lake City.
That's what I would guess. Not only because it's Mormon,
Yeah.
but because the first three letters, or I'm sorry, first three words are Salt Lake City.
What gave it away? So we got Salt Lake City. A samurai sword-wielding Mormon bishop helped a neighbor woman escape a Tuesday morning attack by a man who had been stalking her. Kent Hendricks woke up Tuesday to his teenage son pounding on his bedroom door and telling him somebody is being mugged in front of their house. This 47-year-old father of six rushed out the door and grabbed the weapon closest to him, a 29-inch high carbon steel samurai sword.
Fucking ninja.
Exactly. So what if the guy that was doing the mugging was also a Mormon wearing the special underwear which protects them from knives and swords? How effective would that have been? Or is it more
It
effective?
depends on if he was going to stab him in the crotch or not, I guess.
No, but they have that magic undergarment that is supposed to protect them from fires and all this crazy shit and the devil. You never heard of this? Yeah, they got this. This is a part of their religion. They have an undergarment that protects them from knives and shit. So, of course, the mysticism of it. So that's what I'm trying to say is, how is it? If he's Mormon as well?
You kind of forgot
sword
he was
can't
Mormon
do
there
anything.
for a second. I actually was thinking you just lost it a little bit. Because I was like, what the Oh, Mormon. Yeah. That's right. They do have that crazy shit.
Okay, I'm like, I thought you'd get that reference. You of all people.
No, I kind of forgot already. You just said he was Mormon, and I was like, yeah, whatever. What do you mean special garment?
You already lost interest. Come on, man. You got to help me out here.
He's a fucking samurai Mormon.
You're sitting there jerking off the mic and just like,
how much more
daydreaming.
boring can you get a samurai Mormon?
Samurai. Well, that's what it was. That's why I was trying to spice it up with the story about the fucking other Mormon. You're supposed to play along here, and we're supposed to weave a tapestry,
A tapestry.
a visual tapestry with our words.
I like a quilt better because it's just a patch here and a patch there.
You're supposed to play along.
All right, I am so interested in this. I would like to hear more.
Well, there's we gotta bury. I think you are right. It is a boring story, but I came across it and I was trying to save it with a fun flight of fancy.
That's a long ass story for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I already summed it up. It's a Mormon samurai. He didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, the best part is he goes, his eyes got as big as saucers, and he kind of gasped and jumped back. I bet he fucking did.
Mormon coming at you with a samurai sword?
Anybody coming at me with a samurai sword, I'd be like, fuck you. You're crazy. Oh, if he was Asian, fuck that noise. I'd have shit myself.
I would have shit myself.
Yeah.
Why does Jetley hate me so much?
Yeah, no. Oh, this is the best part. So the dude flees, and so the man ran down the street with the barefoot Hendricks and others in pursuit. Hendricks said he couldn't catch the man before he fled in his car, but he picked up the chapstick that the man dropped and memorized his license plate. I yelled at him. Hendricks says, "I've got your DNA and I've got your license plate. You are so done."
Dun, dun, dun.
And did he say it in like a gravelly voice like Batman? He's like, "I have got your DNA." Or no, that's not Batman. How is Batman?
That was like Gargamel.
Yeah, how is Batman? He's like, "I've got your DNA.
Yeah, I can't do it.
And I've got your license plate. You
I think
are
that
so
was the
done."
villain from Gadget.
Yeah,
Gadget. It was Dr. Claw right
I'm
there.
all over the place. I cannot nail Christian Bale's Batman. I would have to check out The Dark Knight Rises once again.
That was pretty good, though. I'm going to just say that was an awesome Dr. Claw.
Next time, Gadget.
Yep.
Next time. That's the one impression I can do. I finally
Yes,
found
you
one.
can.
My British accents like sound like fucking Mexican.
You can't
Everything
get one
sounds
accent
no,
right.
everything-
If you try to go British, you sound Mexican. If you try to go Mexican, you sound British.
like Italian for 90% of everything I
Pretty
fall
much.
right into.
Hey, I'm a British.
Yes, you want the fucking burrito? It just came out that doctors are warning against the cinnamon challenge. Cinnamon challenge, folks. Doctors not recommending it. Breaking news hitting the wire.
Why is that breaking news?
I don't know. It's really not. It's just a story.
Do you
on
really have
Huffington
to be
Post.
told don't eat something that's going to make you instantly throw up? I mean, how stupid are people when you have to take that advice? Like, don't or cook thoroughly on a frozen pizza.
It doesn't per se make you throw up. I guess according to this article, it causes choking, throat irritation, breathing trouble, and even collapsed lungs. That's some serious business right there. And these fucking teenagers,
With their rainbow parties.
and their fucking cinnamon challenges and milk gallon.
And never inviting me to a rainbow party.
What's up with you and Rainbow? You seem very upset and hung up on not these rainbow parties.
Hey, I'm a married man. I can dream, can't I?
Well, that's all you can do is dream. Unless your wife puts on different colored lipstick throughout the night.
No, she says it's a waste of money.
You've asked. This is a fantasy. We're unlocking something that I've never known about you. This is a fantasy of yours, I see.
What can you say?
Wow. Okay. Dude, I gotta be close to getting fucking 10 inches in the back. It's so long. It's gotta be close to donating. And I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be nice, dude. If you get your head cut like really close, especially coming up to summer now, it'll be night and day. You'll finally be cold again.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that it was the weirdest point that because when I did get my hair cut, I mean, I was sleeping at night with no covers on, and then I'd get a little chill, so you'd put the sheet back on. And then you'd get really hot, so you'd throw the sheet off.
Yeah.
After I got my hair cut, it was like, oh, sweet, I'm cold.
Yeah. How much did yours actually measure? You had to cut it all off to get the 10 inches, didn't you? Was it?
It was about 10 and a quarter.
10 and a quarter.
And I just told them to take it all.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just so they had more than enough.
Pretty much.
But they probably only need 8. That's why they ask for 10. I
No,
would assume. To give, a little bit of fuck up room.
Could be.
If I needed 8, I'd ask for 10. If I was making wigs, more material is better than
usually what
less.
I do with money, anyway.
Exactly. How much do you need for that? Well, I'll take.
Better give me 50.
Yeah, I'll take 10, but I'll give you 50. I'll take whatever you're gonna give me. Actually, I don't give a fuck what it is. Dollar. It depends on what I got to do, though. If you're just gonna give it to me, I'll take anything.
Yeah.
Now, if I got to suck your cock, that's negotiable. And I'm up there in price. I got 300 million.
I got to see it in an escrow account first.
Yep, 300 million is my price to do anything.
Bullshit.
300 million. I will
Right.
do practically anything for 300 million. They say everybody's got their price, and I've decided that's my price.
That's just bullshit.
Why, 300 million?
Yeah.
To do what?
Because nobody would ever offer you $300 million for a blowjob.
Well, I'm saying for anything. I could have state secrets.
No, you couldn't.
I could, but I don't.
Yeah.
If the NSA is listening. Which they are. Because they always are. That's what sucks with my new car, because I upgraded, got a car with fucking the Bluetooth on it, because then I just realized, guess what? Now I got a live microphone in my car, as well as my cell phone, which acts as a live microphone. So those sons of bitches can hear me all the time. And now I'm recording myself and going to throw it out on the internet. So I am going to be exposed 24/7 of all my radical thoughts and theories.
That's kind of what I thought was funny about it. Like, after getting the smartphone and finding out how many, porn channels there are for searches that you just do. Like, there's more porn that comes up on your phone when you search than it is on your TV, almost. Or, I mean, on your computer, almost. And so I always thought about that. It's got to be kind of one of those shitty things if they do just randomly check people's phones. Because the majority of them have to be just a cock. Like being just beaten off because of the porn that they got on them now. And they check the fucking camera and all it is just a cock going back and forth right in front of them. I'm like, God damn it, this guy's jacking off again.
So, they hit the webcam on it. That is fucking awesome.
That's all it is, because he's just holding it right here going...
Dude,
that's gotta suck to be one of those people.
That has to watch that?
Yeah, exactly. Just be like, again?
See, and that's why I put tape over my fucking webcam on my laptop.
So you're a blurry jack-off.
You just can't see detail.
Dude, this is like watching the bad channel on cable.
Yeah, when you were a kid, you get the scramble. You're like, is that an elbow, or is that a boob?
Oh, that's definitely boob.
Oh,
Either that's a zit.
Oh, yeah, she's got a big zit on her knee. No, that's a nipple. Oh, fuck yeah. Where you just sit there and wait, and then every now and again it would get a little bit clear.
Cable porn.
Yes, scrambled cable porn. So when you actually got the legit, Cinemax after fucking 11 o'clock. That wasn't scrambled. That was just good, wholesome, softcore porn.
Didn't David Duchovny start like that?
That's the rumor. I've never researched it, but I've heard that on the street as well, sir. Well,
I couldn't believe it when I found out that Dustin Diamond actually made a porn.
Yeah, I did hear about that when he came out with that.
I still didn't think it was true. So I did Google on him once.
And you watched it?
No.
Oh. Why not?
Because it brought up this Wikipedia thing, and I hit the Wikipedia thing, and yes, he produced his own porn where it was called Saved by the Smell.
Oh, fucking gross.
I'm not kidding you. That's exactly what it was
disgusting.
called, is Saved by the Smell.
I disapprove of that message. Ugh.
I don't know what he's trying to prove on that one. Because in one way it's kind of gross because you're thinking of Dustin Diamond, and in the other way it's really gross because this is Dustin Diamond.
It's really gross. He went to Rum Runners like a month ago. He made that was a little more than a month ago, I should say.
For
about
what?
2 months ago. Stand up at Rum Runners.
He does stand up?
Well, yeah, apparently he stands up.
Really good stand up. Apparently, if he's at Rum Runners.
Yeah, exactly. But I heard that via the social media. Somebody text messaged me and let me know.
Ridiculous. I don't understand why anybody would want to go pay hard-earned money.
But they fuck with all the Rum Runners. You usually get free tickets.
That is true.
Most of the time, I think that everybody that goes usually gets a free ticket.
How much you think they gave him? Like a cool $500?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
And they lost money.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I suppose you don't make too much money on the comedian. You make more just on the fucking drinks sold.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
On the
college town and having Dustin Diamond come in.
You're gonna get people. You're gonna get the fucking hipsters. They're gonna come in from the college because they watch fucking Saved by the Bell. That shit's retroly cool now.
No way.
Fuck yeah, way. Like how we thought like shit when we were a kid that was old school was cool. Because like Mr. Ed I thought was super legit because it was retro and it was super old. When I was like a young kid trying to be cool.
You.
Well, Mr. Ed was legit. Don't get it fucking twisted here.
A horse that talked?
Fuck yeah, man. That was brilliant.
How was that legit?
Because it was a great show. It was great. They need to make that into a fucking movie. No, that would. Yes, that would put
stupid. One.
No, that would put fucking butts in seats, son.
Because they already redid the Bewitched one.
Well, because fucking Bewitched wasn't as good of a show as Mr. fucking Ed. But would it be animal cruelty to put peanut butter on their shit nowadays? Because they'd be like, "This torturing the animal. Can you go put peanut butter on your gums? See how you like it, Mister."
Oh, did I tell you that there was that HBO series that was Lucky?
No.
It had like Nick Nolte, Dustin Hoffman.
Did it have to do with horse racing or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
And in the course of the first season, 4 horses died on set.
No way. And they were allowed to keep filming?
No, well, that's why they shut down. Is because PETA actually launched an investigation on them, and they were just like, yeah, fuck it. And they canceled the show.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
We'll just throw in the
towel.
towel.
Then when PETA got done with their investigation, they actually said there was no foul play or anything. It was just horrible accidents.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, one of the horses ended up dying of exhaustion, and nobody knew about it because they had a very routine schedule on how they ran and everything.
Yeah.
And something like it just died because its heart blew or something like that. I don't know. It was weird.
Just had a fucking, X amount of pumps in that son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
And they used it up.
2 of them irreparably broke their legs.
Just doing normal day-to-day shit? Or
I guess.
like doing the falls and all that shit, that's bad.
No, they were just doing racing.
Oh. Oh, just the racing scenes?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember what they said happened to the 4th one, but...
Somebody shot it.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte in a drunken fucking rage. It's very fucking...
But I can't drive you either. I can see that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Right there. Case fucking closed.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte did it.
Nick, would you like a comb?
Yeah, no shit.
I could see that.
Just slandered the shit out of Nick
Nolte. Exactly. Somewhere, somehow, Nick Nolte just went, they'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Yes, fucking assholes. What I was going to tell you about this weird coincidence that I find in the whole Boston thing is they're trying to pass that CISPA, basically the Patriot Act for the internet. Fucking bullshit where they want to tax all internet fucking transactions and have like draconian Chinese firewall and censorship and all this type of shit. And of course the bomber they got that's still alive, who can't speak, communicated to them that he got the information via internet websites. How convenient. You're trying to pass this fucking, law that wants to take away, basically the freedom of the internet and make it all censored. And, then all of a sudden the guy that supposedly blew up the fucking, marathon, that's where he got his secrets from. How convenient. I don't know. I just found that really funny.
That's where I got one on how to make a female come, too. It was a pop-up that I clicked on, and it was very informative.
See, they're going to batten that shit down. Kids will not learn how to make a girl squirt.
How are they ever going to see my website about nuclear fission?
Yeah, exactly. You've cracked it? Cold fusion?
Sure.
Fucking A, man.
So it says my website.
Fucking A. What the hell?
If you can understand what I put on there, go ahead.
Go ahead. See, how would you like that? For them to shut you down and say, you cannot do that.
Probably causes a few less meltdowns.
But it's gibberish. I know you don't know that to do that shit.
I just piece it together from things that sound smart.
Yeah. But don't you think that's kind of ridiculous, especially this whole CISPA thing in general?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck that. I think the internet should be a fucking wild west of anything and everything you can think of. But I've always subscribed to the theory I'd rather deal with the consequences of too much liberty than not enough. So that's where I stand on that. So I apply that to the internet as well. What's your take?
I apply that to most of it. I subscribe more to anarchy than most
Anarchy? It's legit. But I don't want to be taxed for the shit I buy on the fucking internet. That's bullshit. That defeats almost the whole purpose of going on the internet.
We are in Minnesota for the most part. We're supposed to anyway.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to keep track and file it.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
That's why I never make any internet purchases at all.
Ever.
I really don't like shopping online because it's not as convenient as getting in my car, hauling my fat ass to a store, having to push and shove to try to get through an aisle, grab the last product on the shelf, fight some old chick just to put it in my cart, and then have to rush my ass up to the front without anybody taking it out.
You think so? I've never seen anybody rob it out of somebody's cart.
I have in fucking
on
holidays.
Black Friday?
Oh,
yeah, that's Black Friday.
No, I'm talking about Christmas time. If it's the last one and somebody puts it in their cart and they look the other way for a moment.
You've actually seen
I
that?
have seen it.
Oh my God,
in
really?
fact, we had two ladies that were like literally fist fighting in front of their kids when I worked at JCPenney the one time.
No way.
Because they were so pissed off. The one chick grabbed one and the other chick got pissed off because it was the last one in that size.
Yeah.
And she was trying to size it on her kid. And so the other chick grabbed the last one in that size, and the other chick like put the one back on the rack, and then she goes, "Excuse me, I was going to see that on my kid." And they fucking threw down.
Fist fight.
Yes, it was pretty pathetic.
God. What, like pulling hair mostly?
It was just two stupid fucking housewives going at it, but the security guards came over and broke it up really fast, but basically yelled at him and was like, "In front of your kids!" And then they both did the, "Oh wow, I am so ashamed of my actions right now."
Snapped them out of their white trash moment.
Exactly. Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. I've never seen something so meaningless and so stupid before in my life, except for an NBA fight.
That is pathetic.
Because, like, nobody got hurt, nobody did anything. It was just, like, a little shove, and then they, like, tried to swing slap at each other, but completely too short. So nobody even really got hit. I think they, like, hit each other in the hands, but it wasn't even, like, planned on doing it. It wasn't, like, stupid slap fight.
Yeah.
They were literally trying to slap, and then went, whoa, what if I hit? You know, like,
oh, really?
Yeah, it was just the weirdest goddamn thing.
Basically, they were fighting like NBA players.
That's what I said. It's like fucking worthless.
You did? Sorry.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe that I actually witnessed it, because looking back on it, you go, did that really just happen? Did people really just act like that?
That is sad.
But yes, it did. And yes, they did.
Yes, they did. I've never witnessed any act of violence like that, but that's one thing I've always wanted to do, is get up and do the Black Friday shopping. But we'll not do the actual shopping. What I want to get is fucking lawn chairs, fucking cooler full of beer, sit there and then watch the people fist fight. And do it as like a spectator sport and like goad them on and just make fun of all the stupid people standing out there just wasting their time to spend this immaterial object that they wasted their time to accumulate.
See,
I find that absurd.
The weirdest part about it, though, is women will fight in the store. Men fight out of the store.
Well, that's where you do the most damage. You don't want to destroy product as well.
That's what it is.
Because you're going to have to pay for that.
Men will actually like follow each other out into the parking lot by their cars and fight by the cars. That's what I've noticed, is that guys don't fight in the store because, I don't know, it's just, I guess it's still one of those lines that guys still say is, you want to take this outside?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, we had a couple of fights in the parking lot like that, but never with any women. Women always, the only time that I ever saw that was they fought in the store. And that happened to be in my section, too.
Nice.
So I got to see the whole thing.
Is it because women are more, like, drop down emotional, like, on the fucking moment, while a dude's like, oh, you motherfucker, just you fucking wait, I'm going to get ready, prepare myself, I'm going to wait for you to get the fuck outside so I got room to swing and fucking smash your face?
I don't know. I think it just has
or is
to
the
do with
is it
fact
just a
of,
cliche? Let's take this outside.
Well, I think for the most part, anytime a guy really actually says that, they're hoping the other guy will say no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's if you really wanted to fight, you would have just thrown right there. But
Yeah,
I think that's more or less you're trying to intimidate them.
It's a cop-out.
Yeah.
And then if you do have to go outside, then at least you have a chance to run.
Yeah, exactly. You got all that space. Hopefully, you're faster than he is.
Most people run faster scared.
Yeah,
most.
Most. You didn't know you just fucked with a track star.
Yeah, exactly. Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got the Blade Runner after you. Fucking, he'll murder your ass quick.
Blade Runner.
The fucking that South African motherfucker that killed his girlfriend allegedly.
I love it. The Blade Runner.
That's his nickname. I didn't coin that.
I wonder if they'll let him have those legs in prison.
Why not? He needs to get around. But he is a prisoner. They don't want him to escape as well.
Jump on those fuckers.
One of them's a fucking lead ball.
He's just got two wooden ones like a pirate.
Yeah, clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, Clappy's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker could never stand still.
Exactly. Oh, shit, son. That was pretty funny.
Old Clunky.
I said Cloppy.
Oh. Dwayne Johnson underwent emergency surgery, huh?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Let's check this out.
Bicep tore.
Yeah, he's just too much, man. Hernia surgery, that's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a pretty funny picture he tweeted of himself in the hospital bed with the Superman shirt. Just flexing. That was after surgery, so it looks like he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's what morphine does for you.
That is true. The morphine, the better, as they say. He underwent abdominal surgery Monday after sustaining injuries from a wrestling match earlier this month. The Pain and Gain movie star suffered a torn abdomen and abductor muscles. Yeah, well, the winner is determined, but wrestling is not fake. That shit is pretty fucking legit. They beat the shit out of themselves. Fucking morons.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that.
Eh, they're athletes and they're showmen. It's the best of both worlds, I suppose.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, well, the fans I find more weird than the people that do it.
Well, I don't know any of them personally, so...
Fans?
Or athletes.
People that do it? Well, we see them on the television, so that gives us plenty of room to judge, sir. This is America, after all, and that is what our God-given right is to do, is to judge celebrities that we do not know. Like we do know them.
God bless America and no place else.
Amen. Fucking men. Oh, did you see this? I saw this on the Today Show. This fucking dude, I think he's out of North Dakota, just right next door. AJ Clemente He got fired. This is his very first day.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For saying fucking shit on the air. Oh, that is brilliant.
This is an idiot.
North Dakota, yep. KFYR. Yeah, he was on the Today Show, and of course they were razzing him. It was great. They're like, you know your mic's on right now, right? And he's like, oh, they'll be okay, don't worry. Fucking just, just giving them shit the whole time. It's pretty funny.
I'm surprised he wasn't just taken off the air right away.
Yeah, well,
what's his post? What did he tweet?
Oh, he goes, tough day. That was his tweet. Tough day. Thanks for the support. We all make mistakes. I'm truly sorry for mine. I'll try my hardest to come back better and learn from this. What a strong man, AJ Clemente. If you want to follow him, it's at Clemente AJ.
I just wanted to say that I did not say the word gay. I was trying to pronounce the London Marathon winner's name.
Tesge Kebede. Well, at least it is Tsegaye.
What is he, the sports guy?
No, he was the head. He was the anchor. So of course, the anchor is gonna say it. Because
what's his next one?
Unfortunately, KFYR TV has decided to let me go. Thank you to them and everyone in North Dakota for the opportunity and everyone for the support. Oh, we're kind of going it backwards, aren't we?
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, rookie mistake. I'm a free agent. Can't help but laugh at myself and stay positive. Wish I didn't trip over my freaking shoes out of the gate. Is that what he says? Fucking shoes? Or fucking shit? I thought it was fucking shit. Oh, it's censored. Fuck that. I don't want to watch a censored video. God damn, this is the internet. We were just talking about
find
this.
That on YouTube everywhere.
Oh, yeah. That is great.
What a dumb shit. Fuck you, San Diego. Good show, everyone.
Yeah. Dude, that's pretty legit that they're starting to film the fucking second one. You have a really bad habit of playing with that.
Yes, I do. I know.
That's all I hear.
I do. I got a bad habit of it.
You do? You just want to fucking fondle it. You got some fucking obsession, don't you?
I do.
Fucking jerking that thing off, why don't you? Jesus Christ. What? Vice-like grip on testicles proves fatal? What?
That doesn't seem true.
A shopkeeper in the Chinese city of Hakui, I doubt I'm pronouncing that right, reportedly died of shock after having his family jewels locked in a vice-like grip by an irate woman. And now the alleged owner of said grip is in court facing capital charges. The incident stemmed from a 2012 argument over a parking space. Oh my God. The alleged testicular homicide. I love that. That is a great testicular homicide.
Oh, that is just not under.
Could you imagine? You stole my fucking spot and just grabs him by the goddamn nuts.
She should face capital charges.
Oh, that's just lowbrow. That's just Bush League. Man, it just over a fucking parking space. Some dude, well, of course, it's gotta be a Chinese man. Because they have really small penises, stereotypically.
Oh, I didn't see your blinker.
Yeah, of course, the Chinese man's involved in a traffic dispute, and she crushes all of his junk with her tiny hand.
Yep. One precise blow.
Exactly.
Ninja-like, some would say.
That is true. He should have known better. She has the vice grip of death. She's got the testicular homicidal grip.
Yeah.
That dude, how badass will she be when she goes to prison and then fucking like prison chicks? Like, what are you in for? Testicular homicide.
I killed a man with my bare hand. Hand.
Yep. I killed him by his nuts.
I don't even need both hands.
Dude, I mean, ouch. Ugh.
I bet you there's something to that story. I bet you he like had a heart attack or something.
Well, he went into shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, just from the pain, he went into shock and died. Which I'd like to say I wouldn't.
That's a lot of pain.
Sorry, the headline.
What? Curtis Peterson sentenced to up to 15 years for sex with dogs in Michigan.
Yep. Men in Michigan who pleaded no contest to having sex with 2 dogs felt the bite of a wary judge on Monday. Curtis Peterson with a K, 36 years old, just so everybody knows. And everybody should know you're
So
a
how long has he
dirty
been fucking
fucker.
dogs?
That is a good question. That is a very good question. He was having sex with the dog. Oh, that's gross. Okay, the Daily News reports that Peterson was caught in the act twice by Joyce Yao, Yeaw, a friend of Peterson's roommate. Once in April 2012 and again in June. He was having sex with the dog. It was disgusting, Yao testified, according to the paper's website.
Wow. Good reporting.
Yeah, exactly. After the April incident, Peterson told police he was just playing with the dog. Playing with his fucking nuts. Just sitting there like...
Well, it doesn't say if he was taking it or giving it.
What do you think? I think he's probably giving it, because you're not taking it from a dog.
I'd hope.
Well, you get...
That's like the less of the sick.
Yeah, that is true. Why don't they tell you the true stuff? We need to be reporters, because these are the hard-hitting questions you and I would ask.
Were you a pitcher or catcher?
Yeah, exactly. And did you come?
If so, was it on his fur?
Yeah. So you had to pet him? Oh.
I just turned my own stuff.
That was terrible.
What kind of dogs did he have?
Fucking
Did it say?
terrible.
Because if those small dogs, that's like
Yeah.
the death penalty.
And how deep did he go? Oh yeah, that was great, the little add-on story. One group says that Geico ad at bestiality. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl ad with the, what was it, Geico?
Yep.
The pig?
Yep.
The chick up at, Makeout Point. Like, where she basically was like, we gonna fuck or what?
Yeah,
That was
weird.
pretty gross. I'm surprised it took this long for somebody to really bitch about it. It probably had to come out sooner.
It was really weird.
That was so fucking strange. I don't approve of that kind of advertising either.
What the hell? That was the end of it? They didn't even say what kind of dogs he had?
What kind of dog did you have? And did you fuck it or did it fuck you?
I mean, those are pretty hard-hitting questions that need to be
Yeah.
answered.
And if you did come on his fur, did you at least have the decency to get him off as well?
Was it a him or her?
Oh, see, why don't they
Was it
report this?
homosexual bestiality?
Who wrote this article on the Huffington Post? Nobody's going to take credit for it because it was shoddy writing. You need to ask hard-hitting questions, anonymous writer on the HuffPo. Unacceptable. Because we need to know what the dog... I want to see pictures of the dogs. I want to see pictures of his vinegar strokes with the dogs. Did he live web stream this shit out at all? People would pay good money to see that.
Well, I'm just saying,
You didn't
can we start
capitalize.
up a collection to get these dogs some help?
What kind of help?
They've got to be
Like
able
Better Home?
They got to be able to like see somebody over this. shit.
The dog therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that Caesar?
Let's get in the dog whisperer.
Yes, to get over this traumatic experience of being
mean-
molested as a young pup.
Then literally, the house isn't the dog's house; it becomes like a prison.
That is true. That's pretty deep there, Sam.
Huh?
But you are a dog lover,
I really am.
so you have more of a soft spot for
Oh,
bestiality.
I just say beat the shit out of the guy real bad. Like, over the course of the next 6 months, do some psychotherapy of him. Like, every time he sees a dog, just smack him in the back of the head with a bat.
like, no. Hit him with a newspaper in the
Oh,
nose.
no, it's going to be something harder than a newspaper. Like, you got to break a rib every time he looks at a dog or something.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking right.
You are fucking militant.
Hey, it's sick what
Militant.
people do to animals, man.
That is
It
true.
really is. I can't believe that people do that kind of shit and don't think about the animal having any kind of feeling or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just amazing what people, like, how much animal is in people. where they actually enjoy that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. If you're that hard up, go get a whore. They're everywhere.
No shit.
You're in Michigan, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, no doubt. Go to those fucking, those areas destroyed by what I like to call economic terrorism. The WMD of industrial collapse. Brought to you by the red, white, and blue.
Wasn't it that new petition that they were trying to have signed saying that all Clinton, W. Bush, and Obama were supposed to be brought up on war crimes or something?
Yeah, that was supposed to come out with, I think, Monday. But, of course, the Boston bombing. Enough, the conspiracy theorists went nuts because they're like, right there, that's proof positive. This is like a false flag. Because of, everything with conspiracy theorists is the government did it.
Well, there's no such thing as a coincidence in conspiracy theories.
There's no such thing as a coincidence in life, sir.
Bullshit.
But no, that's what they're saying because they're with the joint commission, some joint commission, like a bipartisan committee, fucking, kind of threw it out there that, Obama administration, Bush, as well as Clinton should all be indicted for the organized torture that they did, and they actually killed children and stuff like that. That's sick. Come out mainstream news that they did this shit, under their watch. So of course, that kind of got buried by the bombing and stuff.
Well, one thing I gotta ask on stuff like that is when people say that they killed children and they killed women and they killed all these people, did the president really actually say in his orders, yeah, go in there and kill as many children as you can?
But the buck stops there.
I understand that. But when did we stop understanding that war or conflict kills?
Yeah, but
regardless.
This wasn't so much in war that he killed women and children. This was literally when they were torturing. They tortured women and children in front of people to get them to talk.
I did not know
and
that.
Killed them. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And what to me brings up is I'm surprised they even let that get that far and even get out like that. There must be some infighting, but in the power struggle behind the scenes that we don't even know about, because because they're usually in collusion, they're usually in lockstep. I know there's two different factions that kind of fight it out for control of the world.
Well, nobody talks. It's a fraternity.
Exactly, but I'm talking about the people that control the president, the fucking house, all that.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody talks.
Yeah,
it's a fraternity.
But that's and that's why they keep it that shit. But that's why I'm saying there must be some like infighting going on where they would even let this get that far. Where, they're throwing fucking people under the bus saying they'd be fucking indicted. That's you don't get that kind of shit in America. Because this isn't, it's not that open and truly that transparent.
Well, if you look at what's actually been happening, there's got to be somebody that has a problem with it.
Yeah. But it's just surprising. That's so weird. But it's awesome. But then, of course, that's what the conspiracy theorists, me, we're like, well, right there, that's a good reason to do it. And then with this CISPA thing, and now they're trying to fucking even blame black powder. They want to criminalize that because and fireworks. Oh, he got his instructions from the internet, and he went to New Hampshire and bought fireworks. That's how he got the black powder. And it's just like, and first off, have you seen the photos that they've caught, the surveillance photos with those two fucking brothers walking?
Yeah, somebody should have seen something going on.
And all I'm saying, no, what to me strikes out is I've seen the photos of the exploded backpacks. Both of them are black. The youngest brother was carrying a fucking gray backpack, and the fucking second brother had a backpack that didn't have silver piping down the straps like the fucking exploded backpack. So neither of them were even carrying a backpack that looked like the photo of the exploded backpack. But they're supposed to be the bombers? I'm sorry, I can't buy that shit. That's tough for me to swallow. That's thanks to high heaven.
I will say they both look nervous as fuck.
Fuck yeah. But, I mean, it goes into the whole, when you get into the false flag, how they do it. Because they actually ran a drill that day for that event. And then they had a bunch of different patsies with black backpacks that they were going to blame it on. All the conspiracy people, this is what I've researched and fucking saw when I've, done my fun research into this. Because I love this shit. It's great. But the competing theory that they initially wanted to blame it on the right-wing Tea Partiers to take your guns. And then they the conspiracy people broke it. Like, oh, they're going to do this. See, because they had a fucking guy that they had at the courthouse. Then all of a sudden when, they broke it, they locked down the courthouse, evacuated everybody. And then all of a sudden they pinned it on these two dudes overnight and all this crazy shit.
See, whereas I look at it as, even if you see it online or anything like that, I always look at it and say, if I don't see the actual original footage...
Oh, yeah.
Because, some of those guys just don't... All they care about is having people listen to them, so they don't give a shit about it. They'll doctor a fucking... Instead of having the silver stripe on it, that's one little slash of the pen, and then go back to taping.
No, but this is not even... This is just independent people putting this out there. This is just... It's weird. It's like a grassroots thing. It's not some, one person disseminating this information.
The one guy that actually had the footage of them, and that's how they got him in the first place.
Yeah.
It was the guy that was just filming, and 5 days after it all happened, that's when he figured that he had the actual bomber.
Yeah. And the best part is the fucking FBI throws out the photos help us identify these individuals. And then fucking 2 days later comes out that they interviewed them and the older brother in 2011.
Well, you gotta look at it this way, though.
Who they are.
How many times have they put out somebody's name like that and been wrong about it,
Yeah, but they knew.
Put it to you this way, though. If you would have thrown out their name, how many people would have been looking in the phone book and trying to go over to that person's house? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the point, is you want them to catch them. They don't give a shit. They want that.
At this point, you really don't want to have somebody beaten to death and brought to the police station and say, hey, we got him for you.
We got him. Well, it could have been the same thing could happen with a guy that looked like him.
Exactly.
There was a bunch of random beatings and shit that took place because of it. Because they were Muslims. So, of course, there's a backlash against fucking Muslims with all the fucking idiots. It's just inevitable. It reeks to me because of just every fucking stupid attack like this, there's fucking FBI and CIA fingerprints all over it. Where they've either investigated them, they've been fucking handling him some way. And even the fucking dude's mom said that the FBI called him Friday and said that you're a suspect to flush him out so then they could fucking basically go and arrest him. They just went about their daily lives because they didn't know. They thought they were part of a fucking drill. They're like double agents. The Israeli press came out and said that they were double agents. That's the
for who?
For America. The CIA was running them. They were intelligence assets. That's what the Israeli press came out and said. I mean, there's just so much fingerprints with.
See, and this is what I keep thinking about: is if people just didn't give a shit about it, then nobody would be pointing the fingers, and there wouldn't have to be a patsy that would go down.
Exactly. just let them take away all your civil liberties. It would be so much fucking easier. But regardless of, let's just say, throw all that shit out because whatever. I don't subscribe to it 100%. This is the shit that I'd love to research and I've just been checking it out and this is what I found. But let's just throw this out. The one thing that concerns me the most, and it should you as well, is...
There's no sex in the champagne room.
No, they fucking instituted martial law in a fucking huge city of Boston for a 19-year-old kid.
Yep.
And you did not have martial law instituted in L.A.
Nope.
With a trained veteran and police officer that was literally on a fucking manhunt himself, going and seeking people to kill. There was no military fucking, martial law lockdown. So that's another thing, too, to me, regardless of the conspiracy, reeks like... They're either co-opting this, they're taking advantage of this, is what I see, is to do basically a beta test for martial law. And did you see this? I made the comment too when I was sitting on the couch watching it live with Andrea. I even just was disgusted because live, they fucking the neighborhood, this dude, they catch live on CNN chanting, USA, USA. And I even looked at Andrea and I go, how pathetic is that? That dude was cheering while he just spent the weekend under martial law in America, in a police state. You're cheering for that? I'm sorry.
People don't know what they lose.
Exactly. And you know, what was that, Benjamin Franklin? Give up your liberties for security, you deserve neither.
Yep.
I subscribe to that 100%. And that's the most concerning part of that whole bombing to me. Granted, it's a tragedy that those 3 people had to lose their lives for no fucking reason. That is absurd beyond belief.
I think martial law was enforced only in like
Public safety.
Well, it was only enforced in a fucking verbal way.
No, it was locked down. Police were tearing people out of their homes at gunpoint. There's video of this.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was hardcore fucking police state lockdown. They searched those neighborhoods, and and it wasn't until they released the lockdown that the fucking slaves got to go out and figure out where the fucking dude was hiding. There's video online. I actually did watch it, and I seen it where and photos, tons of photos snapped, through people's windows of people coming out of their houses, hands up, fucking SWAT team at gunpoint. Get the fuck out, blah, blah, blah. It was brutal police state action. That's why I think it was just a test. See how the fucking slaves would swallow it. And they swallowed it fucking great. They cheered for it. They wanted to throw a fucking parade for them. For their own enslavement. Fuck me. I'm sorry. That's taking a weird turn. Regardless of if you believe if it was an inside job or whatever, I don't give a shit about the conspiracy. The police state lockdown for a 19-year-old kid fucking scares me.
Mm-hmm.
That creeps me out. That's all I got to say on that subject. Moving on. Or shall I say, come the revolution. Dong! Cue music.
Yeah, because I wouldn't stand that.
No shit.
I'd stay inside my house.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can look that up right now, dude. I'll show you the photos. It's it's crazy.
And look at him and tell him I'm sitting in the living room. You can come in and search.
Yeah, it is just insane. I should probably go to the actual website. That's where it's at. They should still have them up. Ah, the beauty of editing. Can destroy all this. This dude is hilarious. He is nuts beyond belief. In a good way. Tamberlin attended CIA-sponsored workshop. Oh, where is it? I gotta search this. They don't have a search party? Alright, there they go. Dude, even when I hit the keys, it fucking you could hear it make a noise in the mic. You bleeding?
Yeah, I'm getting a bloody nose.
Got a bloody nose. Yeah, check out this video. It's titled "Police Perform House to House Raids in Watertown, Massachusetts, Ripping Innocent Families from Their Homes." Just basically got the fucking SWAT banging on their door. Get the fuck out. Get your hands in the fucking air. Treat them like goddamn convicts and shit, dude. Could you stand that? Would you fucking take that?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you have somebody throw your hands back up in the fucking air when they took you out of your fucking house?
No, I wouldn't.
And you were an innocent fucking American? Fuck no. Would you stand for that shit? That's bullshit. Regardless of the conspiracy of who did this, that is unacceptable to have a fucking police state in America like that. Unacceptable. See, yelling at him for fucking even filming it. You got no rights in this fucking country.
Wonder whose house that was, though. This could just be mislabeled, and this could actually be like the neighbor's house or somebody that he knew.
No, this is legit. They've investigated it and checked this out. This is 100% legit. This is coming, like, as it's happening, he gets this shit. People send him this shit all the time. Because he's one of the top fucking alternative news top guys. He gets this shit all the time. This is 100% legit. 100%. Imagine them being treated like that. Oh, I'd fucking go nuts.
I wouldn't allow it.
No. And they're fucking cheering those sons of bitches when it was
let
done.
them shoot me.
Yeah. I mean, because even, you know, it goes on for fucking 6 minutes. You know, basically just peeling people out of their house. But even regardless, just look at, like, the photos and shit. You know, the fucking dude scoping them. That's... I'm sorry. Dude fucking points a gun at me outside my fucking street. You're an enemy combatant in my book.
Both foreign and domestic.
Fuck yeah, dude. Because no friend of mine points a gun at me. No fucking protector of mine does either. That's pure bullshit. I'm sorry. Poor girl. Look at that. The fucking family being rushed out. Little fucking girl, what, gotta be like 7? 8? Or younger, what do you say? Just fucking terrified. Ah, pure bullshit. Some old guy with no shoes in his bathrobe. Get the fuck out, sir. You are a fucking terrorist. We need to check your home. Even though once they lifted the fucking ban, the fucking police the public can roam free. Then they find out who it is. As soon as the guy goes in his backyard, like, oh yeah, there's blood leading up to my boat just outside the fucking area
that they searched.
Yeah, basically the perimeter they set up for their search was just outside that, of course. Ah, so funny. And I love how they even said they shot rubber bullets at him to try to draw him out of the boat, which was 100% bullshit. They fucking unloaded on his ass. They wanted him dead. That was, you know what I mean? It was it's crazy.
Well, rubber bullets sound just the same as regular bullets.
No, but there's bullet holes in the boat, and they admitted then later that they did fucking open up and fire on his ass. Fucking, it's just so funny. It's just,
And that's just hilarious that they didn't get him. Aren't you guys all high paid? Well, maybe not high paid, but
yeah,
supposed to be highly trained, accurate shooters.
This is the craziest thing right here. The night of the fucking shootout with the two brothers, there's a fucking naked man that was arrested. And, I mean, that's a shitty ass photo. But it kind of looks like the fucking older brother.
Huh, weird.
And his aunt says that was him. But supposedly they killed him in a shootout when his brother ran him over. But I actually, when I was doing this research and just checking this shit out, I actually listened to this interview of this girl that called into a local radio talk show. And she lived on the street, or her boyfriend did. And she was spending the night. And she said that the naked man that, you know, the police SUV ran him over and then the police got out and shot him multiple times. According to this chick. Who knows who the fuck she is? You know, could have concocted this all in her head, but that's kind of fucking weird. That somebody would come up and that lives on this, you know, was on that street, eyewitness, would just make all this up for a conspiracy? I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. But the aunt identifies the dude in the fucking CNN video, the naked man, as her fucking nephew and all this shit. It's fucked up, dude. There's a lot of weird stuff in this whole fucking case. You got to admit that, right? That's kind of fucked up. Have you even hear about the naked man they arrested?
No.
During the shootout?
No.
Because it's fucked up.
Like I said, I tried to stay away from this as much as possible because all the conspiracies have started.
Oh, it's because there's a lot that doesn't add up. This is kind of fucked up. It's a little fishy. You got to admit that. There's some fucked up shit there.
Nothing ever adds up in anything.
Yeah. But
if OJ was innocent, nothing adds up.
once again, corruption and collusion and conspiracy.
I'm just saying, it's been that way for a lot of different people, though, where you just know it and they still get off. And then there's other people that are innocent as fuck
and get busted.
Yeah.
That is true. But that's just life in general.
Circumstancing of time and money.
Exactly. Oh, it's funny. But that's the sad thing is there's just so many fucking threads that these people can fucking just latch onto and just start pulling.
Some people got a lot of time and nothing to do.
Oh, that is true. That's pretty much most people. That doesn't really even kind of doesn't even look like that guy when you see them close next to each other. Yeah, maybe a little bit. The photo's so grainy. He is cut like that motherfucker though. That dude was in pretty good shape. He was a boxer and shit.
No.
Former FBI employee Bommies could have been recruited by FBI. Who are you? I wanted to see that.
Vaccines kill.
Oh, of course. Of course. Ooh, UK Bilderberg meeting confirmed, Sam. Remember we were talking about that the other night?
Is it in UK then?
It's confirmed. Because remember the headline I showed you?
Could have been Germany.
I showed you last week. No, it was on Monday, wasn't it? At the meat raffle. Yeah, I showed you that. It was to say, probably London, possibly Germany, was the headline where Bilderberg 2013 is going to meet. But it's going to be UK, according to AFP. Who's AFP? Don't know. But it's AFP's Mark Anderson reports.
How was it named after a guy named Bilderberg?
No, it's a hotel. The Bilderberg Hotel is where they first met. That's how they got the name. They didn't have a name. They really don't themselves. It's just what the people that investigated have given it a name because that was where they used to meet when they first started.
So do they have like a secret handshake to know when they are?
I don't know. I don't know that too much about it. It's just basically what it is just a fucking annual conference of all the world powers just basically saying like, okay, this is the agenda. This is what we're all working for. How devious.
Well, yeah, it's the ultimate of any conspiracy.
Exactly. It's the Pentabyrinth or whatever the fuck it is.
These guys took Jesus out, damn it.
What was that from fucking So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Oh, I can't remember, but they met at the Meadows.
Met at the Meadows. What was it, the Pentabyrinth?
I can't remember
yeah.
what it's called.
But yeah, basically it's that.
Crazy.
Yeah, no shit. So we got that going. And Spider-Man linked with Boston bombing. They're going to connect.
Go back there.
Yes, we got to see this. All right. Alert. Spider-Man linked with Boston bombers. Michael Jackson, Game of Thrones, Finding Nemo could also be involved.
How could Michael Jackson be involved in the Boston Bombers?
Well, let's fucking read and find out. All right, according to this, the ongoing intelligence search for evidence as to how the Boston bombing suspects may have been radicalized has uncovered earth-shattering new evidence. Authorities now believe that they have unquestionable, Sam. You better not question this.
I was gonna.
You better not. It's unquestionable evidence linking the bombings to Spider-Man. Now, how the fuck can you end a sentence that you just said, do not question this, but the Boston bombings are related to Spider-Man?
Dude, can you ever really trust a guy that was bitten by a radioactive spider, though? I'm just saying it. I think once that happens, you never really know.
You can't trust him.
It's like the proverbial pit bull. It's going to turn on you at any moment.
Any fucking moment. Okay, so as reported by the New York Times today, so this comes from a reputable source.
Fucking right it does.
All right, so the New York Times...
It's going out of business.
Yeah, the New York Times investigators trolling through Dakar Zarnev's social media accounts have found there are lots of references to musicians like Chris Brown, Jay-Z, and Michael Jackson, television shows like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, and movies like Spider-Man and Finding Nemo. So this must be a spoof piece. Spider-Man was not immediately available for comment, but is thought to have strenuously denied the allegations, with a Spidey spokesperson stating, "The FBI has a long history of radicalizing and provocateuring would-be terrorists. Simply Google the term NY Times, FBI staged terror attacks." Spider-Man's a truther as well, apparently. He's in the know.
Spidey's got some good PR.
He's got the Spidey sense. 9/11 was an inside job.
Maybe he uses that when he hires people. He's just like, what would you say in this? I would tell them to fucking shut up and check out the FBI terror suspect.
Exactly.
You are hired, miss.
You are. And it goes on to say, New Yorkers also doubt the webbed hero's involvement, pointing instead to Dr. Octopus.
Fucking right. I never liked him.
With some saying they witnessed private security working for the Green Goblin at the scene of the attack. Oh, because that's another aspect, too, that they're referencing that I forgot to mention to you. Was there's photos of these Navy SEAL-looking motherfuckers. They got the black jackets, khaki pants, army boots, got the, Punisher insignia, craft fucking hat. Just like that one dude that was gunned down. In that fucking, I can't remember his name now. Some Chris something. But he was an ex-Navy SEAL, fucking hardcore Second Amendment dude. He got shot by one of his buddies that was trying to help out.
That was just fucked in the head.
Fuck. That reeks of MK Ultra mind control to me. This dude was legit. He was fighting against the fucking New World Order, and so they had him killed. That's the conspiracy zone. That's how we do it here. But the Times also added the younger bomber is also believed to have been a fan of Nutella and Frosted Flakes. I've always said Nutella was the terrorist of breakfast foods.
I really thought so too. This is just conclusive evidence now.
It is.
You undisputable, man.
You unquestionable.
Even.
It's unquestionable evidence. Nutella and Frosted Flakes are involved in this disaster. And the media has since implied that Frosted Flakes have long been involved in disseminating anti-American views, and that Nutella is a known snack of the Elders of Zion.
I knew they hated Jews.
I agree. It isn't, but
I did say they were the Nazis all the time.
The Elders of Zion, I don't think hate Jews. I think they are Jews, aren't they?
I don't know.
Because aren't the Zionists the Jews?
That could be.
So if they're the elders of the Jews, they must be the money changers that Jesus
wrong,
told us about.
You have a Ron Paul ad on your fucking...
Well, of course.
That's where my whole...
No, yeah, it's a Ron Paul ad. Father of the Tea Party.
I'm just way weirded out with that shit, so I'm not really paying attention to the rest of the story here.
It's advertising his new book. He's got a new book. He's the father of the Tea Party, man.
I know.
He's the first tea bagger.
He is a bagger.
And the article goes on. This is a fucking riveting article. I think it might be a little bit of fan fiction.
I don't know.
But it could be true.
I'm thinking so.
All right. And it goes on. In case you have read this far without realizing, this is a satirical article. I should have kept reading. We asked the question right at the proper moment. See, he knows his readers.
Yeah,
he's like, they're going to get to this point, and they're going to be like, is this satirical? Because this could have fucking truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think we nailed this.
Because, god damn it, I knew Nemo was a recruiting tool.
Exactly.
Nobody would go that far for that little fucking fish. They would just make a new fish.
Yeah. And it goes on. Just because someone may have read an article on InfoWars does not mean they can be connected to the organization. Yet this is exactly what some media reporters are doing today following an AP report that suggested suspected bomber Tamberlin was a listener to Alex Jones's radio show.
I knew he was a bastard, too.
Oh, Alex, that's the guy's site that I'm on right now. I didn't want to plug his name, but I accidentally read it in the article. But that's where this the best part about this article is it is actually on Alex Jones's website, Infowars.com. And they mentioned Infowars and Alex Jones show. And I really want to check out this. They got a link to the AP report. I really got to see if the AP truly fucking said that dude listened to Alex Jones. That is so crazy. Because what this sounds like...
No, I remember seeing that one.
Shut the fuck up, really? Yeah. What this sounds like is they basically had this whole script set up for a right-winger, truther. Because it came out as well that some hairdresser said that their mom was a fucking 9/11 truther and all this shit. It sounds like they just dropped these two kids in the goddamn right-wing hillbilly fucking storyline. Because does it sound like a radical Islamist extremist is going to be listening to fucking a known libertarian dude from fucking Texas? That's like, you've never listened to Alex Jones at all.
Know thy enemy.
Have you ever listened to Alex Jones at all? Ever? He's really...
I do know of him and comments that he has made, but I have never listened to one of his shows.
That's what, I don't know. It would make more sense if they actually were gonna peg it on the redneck Tea Partier that they wanted to, apparently. This storyline would make more sense to that. Because, really? Alex Jones, that's fucked up. Alright, but let's continue with this great article. Alright, so they actually did AP, according to Sam and according to the hyperlink, did mention Alex Jones. Alright, within the same paragraph, the AP suggests that the whatever brothers was also interested in anti-Semitic material, implying that Infowars was connected with this kind of material.
I told you they were Nazis.
You were right, shit. Fuck. Oh, but you gotta trust this. A Salon columnist, among others, then reported the claims, albeit yellowing them up by a ridiculous level with the headline, Tamerlan was an Alex Jones fan. How ridiculous is that? That sounds like a pretty straightforward fucking... If that's what the story's about, how is that really smearing your name? He listened to your show. What else are you going to do? You're going to do, Tamerlan was a fan of an Austin-based radio talk show host.
That just means that anybody that's a fan of his is a little fucked up.
That is true. So, and we're on the site right now.
It's a good thing you got that tape over the camera.
Yeah, no shit. Luckily, we're not recording this.
Whew. Go check somebody else masturbating.
Yep. Yep. Dude, put it away. Fucking A. This is not...
They can't see me.
They can't see me. I can fucking see you. George W. Bush tells Jeb to run. Says Jeb versus Hillary would make fantastic photo. That would fucking sell ratings. Would you not say? A Jeb Bush versus Hillary Clinton fucking run? Would that not fucking make, every pundit just wet in the pants?
Are you kidding me? Like, Biden's not going to take it?
No, I don't think he'd do it. I don't think he'd get it.
He's got first right.
He has the right to run. Doesn't mean he's going to get the nomination.
Oh, he's got it. The vice president gets the bid if he wants it. After the second term.
You still got to go through the primary.
Well,
you got to.
He would get it if he wanted to.
That's the thing. You're not guaranteed, but I think I don't know. Hillary, that seems to be kind of what she's waiting for, and I think they kind of made that deal with her a little bit. Maybe the powers that be were like, let's just give it to Obama. We need the closer.
Give it the first black man, and then right after that, give it to the first woman.
Exactly.
And we're right up there with the progressive countries.
And there goes all of our rights. Fucking liberals. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
I sound like a blowhard.
I really don't want to go Clinton, Bush, Obama, Clinton.
Yeah.
Bush.
That would kind of suck.
That would be a rather odd thing to say, though, in our lifetime, Yep, I've gone through 4 Clintons and 3 Bushes and
And
a black man.
and a black man.
Oh, come on. I'm just going to come out and say it because that's what everybody seems to say about it.
I went from a fucking bastard redneck from Arkansas to a fucking spoon-fed Connecticut boy playing rancher in Texas to a fucking Kenyan-born.
He wasn't from Texas.
That's why I said a Connecticut-born.
Oh, yeah, you did.
He was born in Connecticut playing farmer in Texas. Fucking silver spoon motherfucker.
And why was he the only one that had any kind of an accent whatsoever?
Because he's playing a fucking part. It's all an act.
I think he wants to be too much of a cowboy.
Yeah. Well, and it helps him get elected. It's a game. He was playing a fucking game. And it's a show. Fucking, like they always say, Washington is the Hollywood for ugly people.
It's true.
It's fucking showbiz, man. It's all about the show. And that's what he was doing. That's why do you think he was spending his fucking ranch all the time that he got 6 months before he started running for president?
Yeah, exactly.
Clearing fucking brush instead of preventing 9/11.
Didn't he have some kind of a racist name, too? Or like Nigger Toe or Nigger
No,
Head?
that was Rick Perry's ranch.
Was it?
Yeah. Rick Perry's ranch had that historical... Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck it was.
Like Niggerhead or something?
I don't know. Something... Nigger Hill or something shit like that.
Yeah, it was something stupid where you just looked at it and go, what, really?
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't have just renamed it?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's Niger.
It's Niger.
You had to come out and be like, hey, it's Niggerhead.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
Fuck
It is Niggerhead. You're right. Niggerhead Ranch. You kept saying it too. Without not knowing. You're just like, I fucking know it for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
But you didn't
know it.
it.
Something stupid like that where you just went, are you fucking kidding me?
Why was it? Because it was a fucking Black Hill or what?
Don't ask me.
But I just did.
Well, you had the story right there.
Oh, yeah. I really didn't really care. I just kind of wanted to hear your fucking non-source riff on it.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, all right. I thought you'd have.
I'm really not sure where else you want me to go with that.
Well, I thought you'd be a little more long-winded about it, like you are on 90% of the things you talk about.
Well, you can only say the guy's a fucking moron how many times before it just loses its value.
That is very true.
And he is a fucking moron.
I would have to agree with that for 100%.
I mean, I thought it was really bad when Katie Couric asked Palin what she reads, but
yeah,
watching him in any of the debates,
yeah,
it was like he really just wanted to look at the moderator and go, "Don't I have a nice smile?" And have the moderator just be like, "Yes, you do. Now, could you answer the question?" Not done with the smile.
Not done.
I'm not going to answer your question until I've got about 30 seconds left, and I'm going to say, and that's what I think. God bless America. You guys have been great.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
He just always had that look on his face like, oh my God, this is why I pay people to be under me.
Yeah.
They handle this and tell me what to vote.
That is very true. Oh, that was the best part when they were talking, one of the senators, I can't remember what the fuck his name was, but he was interviewing Napolitano about if she read CISPA, some fucking 300 pages or something over the weekend. And, like dealing with this whole fucking Boston thing too and shit. And she's like, yeah, I read it all. And everybody's like, it was so funny the senator wasn't expecting her to just like say yeah. He's like, well, you must have had a busy weekend then. Like trying to catch her, like, she's like, well, I knew a lot of the parts, very intimately considering it's my job. So I kind of skimmed over them and all this. And so, of course, everybody on the internet's like blasting her, like, oh, she's full of shit. She lied. Like, she read that fucking bill, blah, 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 blah. And just like, how she did. If that's actually true that, she knows it that well, she could skim through 90% of it.
Yeah.
If it pertains to her job, would you need to read everything like the mundane shit to explain to somebody else what you do?
Yeah, you've already seen 6 copies of it.
And and fuck, your lobbyists probably wrote it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I just find that it's just like, you just try to catch everybody all the time. And she probably, who knows if she fucking read it? Probably not. Statistically saying, she probably didn't.
Do you know who the fact checkers just caught? Chris Christie.
What happened?
That political watchdog group caught Chris Christie because at one of the town hall meetings that he was having, he did a Q&A.
Yeah.
And a 4-year-old boy came up and asked him what his favorite TV show was. And Chris Christie said, I don't know if you could consider it a show, but if I have extra time, I like to watch sports. What is your favorite show? And the kid said Scooby-Doo.
Nice.
And so then he said, how old are you? And he goes, 4. And Chris Christie said to him, well, I used to watch Scooby-Doo when I was 4, and I think that was my favorite show, too. Or something along those lines.
And it didn't even come out?
Yeah, and the fucking political watchdog group came out and said, that's false. It debuted at this time, so you would have been 7.
Shut the fuck up, really?
No, that was the biggest fact check right there.
Wow.
Yep, that's what we need to have those guys working on.
Yep.
Well, I'm so glad they caught him on that.
Yeah, I'm so glad the fourth branch.
He almost got away with that shit.
That was close, though.
I know. Here I thought he was a fucking good guy at keeping timelines.
Exactly.
And little did I know, he could not keep a memory from when he was 4 to when he was 7. Yep. He doesn't have any concept of that.
In all honesty, he's a politician, a.k.a. a salesman. And you know he was just fucking riffing.
Yep.
He was on a fucking flow, and that was an anecdote.
Oh, yeah.
Something funny to. It doesn't always have to be when you're something that insignificant like that. You're playing with the kid. The kid doesn't fucking know.
Yeah, he was just having fun with the time.
Exactly. Who gives a shit?
He was screwing around with the little kid like we all do.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would have said something stupid like that too. Well, unless it had been something that
like
really
when you
current.
See a kid with a sucker. What flavor you got? Yeah. Oh, I like that too.
Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite as well.
I mean,
you never you have horrible taste in suckers, you fucking little bastard,
stupid little dickhead.
Yeah,
Spit
what
that
the
shit
fuck
out.
is wrong with you?
Only queers eat that.
Damn it, dude.
Hey, we haven't had a gay reference yet.
That is true.
Except for the because I did say it was homosexuality, bestiality.
That is
and
true.
I don't know if that's the same thing, but yeah, we did have one reference.
We did.
Okay, I apologize to the gays.
Sorry, gays.
I thought it was a funny joke.
Yep. Bestiality's okay. Well, interspecies erotica. Fucko.
I'm sorry, I was not PC on that.
Yes, get it right. Come on.
I will have a formal apology next cast.
Next cast. I want that written, 500 words.
Yep, exactly. I, Sam Reckner, am so sorry.
For referring to it as bestiality. What I meant to call it was good old-fashioned interspecies
No, I called
erotica.
it homo bestiality.
Homo. So it's got to be homo interspecies.
Well, it'd be hetero or homo.
Erotica.
Wouldn't it?
Hetero or homo. Yeah, that is true. So which one's Jackie?
Huh?
Was it Jackie?
Oh.
The donkey or the guy?
That would be homo because they were both guys.
Yeah, he was Jackie. Was it actually Jackie in the movie? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had that right at least.
Well, so that was homo.
That's exactly what you're referring to. You're channeling fucking Kevin Smith right here. You want a Smodcast? No. This is Cautionary Tales from the Red Chair.
No, it is.
Don't get it fucking twisted.
Well, I never had any twisting.
Except in the spliff.
I've always been completely straight.
Straight as an arrow. No drugs. No alcohol. Straight laced.
I even waited to be married before I had sex.
Bullshit.
Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah.
Figured since we went that far, might as well try the sliding home.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I'm gonna try going the whole pure route. My mama might be listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that should do it for this week's episode. And as we like to say here, come the revolution.